Where are you going? Where are we going?
We are going to go find someone who can tell us where the heck Bo is.
Well, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the whole point of Halloween, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it worked. He scared me to death.
Oh, really?
Patrick, you know Larry.
Well, yes, of course.
Please, Larry.
No, I am so far off the beaten path that I'm not used to having trick-or-treaters.
All right, well, do I get a treat? Or do I have to dip into my bag of tricks, which I warn you could be very ugly?
Okay, does tea count as a treat?
Oh, boy. It's perfect. I love it.
Make yourself at home there. Here's some tea.
Oh. So, even respectable doctors turn into candy beggars during Halloween.
See, that's an Americanism. I think it's the eternal search for the inner child. And this is not really mine. I borrowed this from one of the nurses at the hospital party.
Yeah, I believe you. Well, if those are the costumes, then I sure hope that didn't spill out onto the ward.
No, just the medical staff. Look, Marty, I guess you know I didn't come over here to scare you.
Did.
I just was talking to Max, and he mentioned that you and Dylan are getting a divorce. Now, I don't want to butt in or anything, but I thought I might stop by and see how you're doing.
Oh, thank you. You're not butting in.
Good. So how you doing?
Fine. Better, in fact, than I have been in a long, long time.
All right, well, I'm certainly glad to hear that. And you don't have to talk about anything if you don't want. But we have been through a lot together, Marty. The lupus and your wilder years and that, all this stuff with Todd.
It's all right. Patrick knows about the rape.
Marty, you know, I hope that, well, I think of you as my daughter.
Oh, and you as the father that I lost.
Why don't you guys talk? All right, I'll run that errand, okay?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think that'd be a great idea.
Dr. Wong.
Oh, Patrick's here.
Sorry, Larry.
Yeah, okay.
Are you going to be here for a while? Because I'd rather not leave her alone.
Yeah, you go do your business. I'll be here.
Thanks. I'll check in with you, okay?
Better.
Bye.
I didn't come here to get you to spill your guts or anything like that. Just wanted you to know that, one, I wanted to find out how you were, and two, I want you to know I'm here for whatever you need.
Well, you know I always value your opinion, which is why I'm worried that you might not be that proud of me right now. All right, got some more tea. This will hold us for a while.
You know, you said you were worried I might not be proud of you. Let me tell you something. I've always been proud of you. You're one of the most considerate, one of the most caring people I've ever met. I'm proud as hell. It won't be too much longer before you graduate from medical school and then you're on your way to becoming the gifted physician that I've always wanted to work with. I just need to know one thing. Are you happy?
Larry, I am happy. I am probably happier than I ever thought I could be. When I met Patrick in Ireland, you know how when you're growing up and everybody tells you that when you meet the right person, you'll know? It's true. From the first moment that I met Patrick, I knew. But I wanted to be the wife and the partner that Dylan needed. I really tried to live up to that commitment.
But you couldn't.
No. I hurt him pretty badly, I think. Which is why I thought you wouldn't think too much of me right now.
I'm going to tell you something. When we spoke before your wedding, you were so committed. to marrying Dylan. You were so dedicated, so determined to go through with that ceremony. I just didn't feel it was the right time for me to share what was bothering me. Look, Dylan's a great guy. He is. He's strong and he's dedicated and he's fine. But I never thought he was the right person for you. You're much more complicated than he is.
You mean messed up?
No, I mean complicated. Look, Marty, Dylan sees life in simpler terms than you do, all right? Now, I'm not saying this condescendingly. I mean, it's a gift. Luna had the same gift. She would see a path, and she would know that it was clearly marked. She'd know there were other paths, darker paths, but she never felt she had to examine them, explore them herself. All right? Bless her. God bless Dylan and Luna. But there are other people who need to see all the paths, all the ways. They need to take those detours, just to find out what the road is like. And Marty, I've seen it over and over again. Those are the people who most often make some of the best doctors.
Really?
Yeah.
And you don't think that I should have stayed with Dylan?
No, I don't.
Huh.
No, I don't think he was right for you. I saw you with him, and boy, I was happy to see you. You'd found someone to put a smile on your face, to woo you back to life and to love, and to help get rid of some of that awful rage you had after the rape.
Yes, I'll always be grateful to Dylan for that.
Well, that's fine. Gratitude is not the same thing as love. Well, I've seen enough of you and Patrick to realize that well, you belong together. And will Dylan be hurt? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he be? But you made the right choice. I mean, Marty, if you had decided out of a sense of guilt, out of a sense of duty, that you had to stay with Dylan, when the truth was that you were in love with Patrick and you want to spend your life with him, that would have been the biggest disservice of all to Dylan. Not to mention the pain that it would have caused Patrick and yourself. And as special as you are, Dylan will get over you. I don't mean to bruise your ego, but he will.
I think I can take it.
Okay. And someday he'll find someone just as you have found Patrick, and he'll be just as happy as you are.
I sure hope so.
Oh, I guarantee it. Just as I guarantee that a doctor will get beeped when he's trying to have a nice evening with his surrogate daughter. Can I use your phone?
Sure.
There's one thing I do want you to know. Yeah, this is Dr. Wolick. I just was paged? Yeah, I will. I want you to know that anytime you need a father stand-in to walk you down the aisle, I'm your guy. Yeah. Okay, what are her crits? No, I'll be right there. Thanks. I'm sorry. You gonna be all right here? Patrick said you should be tended to. I don't...
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. He worries a little too much.
All right.
Okay. Oh, you don't want to forget this.
Oh, boy.
But I must give you my medical opinion.
Yeah.
Leave this in the car before you go see your patient.
See, that's why you're my ace med student, right there.
Larry, thank you so much, as always.
Okay.
And come see me soon. Without the costume.
What costume? Oh, thank you for the treat, too. Oh, did you see that?